Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Savannah and I am sending you so much love as always. And today is day 4 of hashtag, my long title, the 100-day project inspired by Junk Journal's idea book, where I'm going through my saved playlist of other creators here on YouTube that I liked the projects they did and I wanted to try them. And so I am doing it now and putting it all in this huge, big Junk Journal's idea book. And so today, well, let me move this out of the way. We are visiting with Rachel over at Roxy's Creation, and this is one of her Roxy's weekly challenge. It's so cute. There's so many things you can do with it. And what she called it was an ephemera holder. And so her thought was that inside you could put ephemera that you would end up using in your journal. And I'm thinking pad for journaling. It could be for ephemera like she did. The other thing that it would be really great for is fabric swatches. So if you wanted to put fabric swatches in here too. So it's just so cute. I did not decorate this one because frankly, I'm going to be doing kind of my sample one in, papers I have printed out that maybe I don't like so much. And so this is one of them. So I'm not going to decorate. I didn't decorate this one because that could always change depending on the type of journal that I end up doing it when I do this for my journals. But what she has is it opens up and there's a brad holding in the papers or the ephemera or the fabric. And then on the back is a little pocket. And you can put the pocket on the front if you want. So it would be basically like this, only this would be upside down now. But it can be on the front or on the back. And so again, another little floating pocket idea, which I love, love, love so much. And then she used as a closure a paper clip, which this was the sample paper clip I did when I was practicing doing my curly Q paper clips. And so super cute. Oh, I could see fabric hanging off there. So cute. Or paper. Oh my gosh, maybe we're gonna do that to end today's when I actually do this for you guys. So yeah, it's just so cute. And Rachel is another person that uses she glues her paper together, which I love because it's thick, it's strong, it works, especially this 24-pound paper that I use from Costco. So let's go ahead and get into it. How are you all doing? I'm really excited. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go. See, this is like a misprint, or when I was test printing this stuff. And this is something that I probably will end up using. So I am going to, let's see, whoa. So I just love these. Now she kind of had it where it was like this and then folded over. Yeah, so let's do it. I'm going to do it like this. Fold one over so then it'll be like double. Okay, let me get my glue here. And again, I love my glue stick for everything. I mean, I use wet glue for a lot of things. I shouldn't say it. I don't always just use glue stick, but for gluing papers together, I think it works so well. This is a great thing if you've misprinted papers on one side because you're going to be covering it up. And again, so when you print single-sided, you do use more paper maybe, but this isn't really directional, so I can put this anywhere. So let's, oh wait, I wanted to offset this. Whoa, that's right. So let's go like there. Oh, not lined up at all. Ooh. If you watch Rachel's channel at all, she glues a lot of papers together and then reinforces covering or curling them over. It's just a really neat look, and it gives a strong hold to the papers. So then, let's see, this is still, put a little bit more on there, get that blob, whatever that was, off. Then I'm just gonna fold this over, but try to make this even, because it wasn't so even. Okay, so we've got that. And then, oh, I've got a string there. And then let's see, do I want to go? Trying to figure out how I'm going to have my little pocket. Well, let's just glue this over. Oops, missed a big section, or didn't get enough glue down. That's okay. I think this side I'm gonna not go all the way over. Do it like that. And then probably should let this dry a little bit. I'm thinking pocket that way. Not that way. Sorry, this seems confusing, but it's not. Let's do the pocket that way, and then we'll fold in half this way. Okay, whoops. No. Yes, it goes like that. So I'm gonna have the pocket on the front. That's the back. And then that's gonna be the inside. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so then how tall do I want this? I'm gonna go a little bit taller. So I'm gonna cut this top part off here. And you can go taller, you can go narrower, you can go wider. Let's maybe go there. There we go. Oh, so cute. I love those two colors together. Okay. So then, this is where I use my wet glue a lot. This is the art glitter glue because it just grabs and dries and so fast. So I'm just gonna try to do a tiny little line. Touch that with my hand. Kind of did a big pocket. That's okay. Oh, that is really pretty, those colors together. Somewhat neutral background. Okay, look at that. And then what I did last time, I folded it over and then I had to kind of move my hole. So you kind of want to keep, maybe when you take your pocket over, maybe you figure out how you want to fold it in half first, and then figure out and put your pocket just before the halfway point. So I probably did that pocket a little big, but that's okay. So we have our little pocket here. So we need to make a tag for that. And then back here, I'm just going to do a small hole. This is the small hole punch, not the normal size punch. And make sure it goes through. So just a little hole there. And then I have the little tiny brads that I'm going to use. I really like these because they're not as wide in the back. So then let's come up with some paper, and I think that these little leftover pieces can go in here, because I'm going to make this more like a scrappy pad, like, you know, more journaling spots or places you can write lists on or things like that. That matches. And this is left over from the little sample tag that I put in there. But the colors match. It's nice and neutral. So I'm just going to fold this over. That. And then what other scraps do I have here on my desk? This will work. These are just literally scraps that I have left over. What a cute little journal pad. Fits on them. They don't have to be perfectly straight. Just layer these up. Let's see if I have any more bits and pieces here. So I have these that were printed out that I'm not going to use as pockets, but the papers are pretty. So I don't want the pretty papers to go to waste. So I can add that in because the flower goes with everything. And then yeah, so just look around, bits of paper that you have. And as long as the colors don't like clash with it, which, oops, that didn't tear very good. Which I'm sorry to say, well, not sorry to say, but a rose, a flower, a pretty, ooh, almost went really wrong there. Yes, that will work. That's misprinted, so let's get rid of that. And then we have this one. Oh, pretty. Okay, I think that's gonna work. So let's figure out where to put these in, create some different layers. Nice. With the little flower on top. Or do we want this on top? No, let's go with the flower. Only thing I need is them to be lined up on the bottom edge. So this is probably a little thick for my punch there. So time to bring out the big gun. There we go. Hopefully I get all the layers. Oh, and a little off center. Let's hope that they all fit in there. Looks like they will. And now that I made that so big, oh no, this is still going to definitely go through well. I'm just going to flatten it out with the back of this. Nice. And then I always like to give a little bend inwards to make sure those things aren't sticking out. Oh yeah, that's nice and flush. Okay, got the technical stuff out of the way. Now it's down to the fun part. Oh, that is cute. And doubling these papers up, it makes them so strong. This little guy is going to give me a lot of problem. Let's fold that in. Look how pretty that is, though. All the different, so you can put little notes or tear them out. Oh, those go nicely. And that was just with scraps. I love scrappy pads. And it adds to that feel of it being a junk journal. Okay, let's get a tag going here. No, too much. Now, let's go through some of my papers here. Something like that might make pretty tag. That might. Oh, there we go. Or this. I think we'll use that. Keep it somewhat neutral. Or this. Let's see about this. Let's just see. Set that aside for a second. I think I'm just going to go in half because it is pretty. Oops. Gosh, I'm just not creasing enough or something. There we go. Okay. What is that going to look like? Oh, it needs to go down a little bit more. Well, I don't want to destroy it, so I'll just use the cutter. Once I back that on another piece of paper, it'll go in easier. I'm just making sure it fits. Okay. Yes, it does fit. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. I like it. Now I just need tea stained paper to put this on. Oh, whoops. I am going through the glue sticks lately. can line that up evenly. Well, I'm gonna have to cut around it. That's okay. Okay, let's let that dry for a minute. Where did my wipe up the excess? Around the edges so it dries faster. Oops. I just smeared it. Okay. So we're gonna do that. And then what are we gonna put on it? Thinking. Of course, I want to put some of this on it, but I bought some. Now this is for the embossed paper. I do kind of tend to use more cardstock on that. This is the watercolor paper, and then I did buy some colored cardstock. This was supposed to be blue, but it is so green. Really wanted a pastel. That like, okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, because I have this paper which is from it's like an old to-do list. I got it in one of my vintage finds. So if I double this over, because this is such a great color and it's faded with age. I think it's from the 80s, but yet it's still definitely is faded with age, or has that aged look to it, which I love. I am so into blue lately. I don't know, maybe it's because of that project I hinted to in the 1 or 2 videos ago. Oh, I forgot I have this fabric too. That's pretty with it. Okay, so let's do this one. I hope you guys don't get sick of seeing me use my embosser, especially if you don't have one. Like, I used to see people with it and I'm like, maybe not. Now, it's an addiction. And you don't have to use, again, like I'm always saying, sound like a broken record. You don't have to have cardstock. I just doubled it up over this paper and it works out great. Look, so pretty. I love this. And it's so quick and easy. Put it back so I don't lose anything. There we go. Okay, so now that might have been a little thin, or maybe it's because it's still wet. Probably because it's still wet. It kind of made a little bit of holes, but it'll work still. Yeah, see, it kind of went through, but I kind of like that. It's kind of giving it a neat edge. Oh, look at that. No way. It cut it. I've not seen that before. I mean, I've seen when you use a tool that cuts it, but look at that. Oh, that is neat. Have you guys seen that? I'm just so new to using this. And then if I glue it down, wow. Because I mean, they have the cutting ones that do that, but I didn't know with just the embossing ones that it would do something like that. I mean, it was just a mistake, but it's a mistake I like. So let's see. Well, the other side, oh, I don't know if I should attempt it. So if you use paper, oh my goodness. I think one sheet would have definitely been way too thin. And like I said, I don't know if it's because it was still wet that it went through more, or just because it's so thin. If you guys know, let me know. I've never seen anyone talk about this or do this. Look at that. Let me just tear that top part off. Okay, let me put more glue down. Let me tear this little bottom bit off. And then do I want that side or that? Let's do this. That's the embossed part. Wow. I mean, it's a little time consuming, but well, look at that. Like I said, I have cutting ones, and I want to get some cutting ones that actually are intended to do this, like the metal ones, but I didn't know that would happen. Oh, now what do I have to do? Trim around that? That was kind of silly of me. Can I peel it back yet? No. Well, I'm kind of in it now, huh? This is turning out to be much longer than I thought it was going to be. Let me just cut this. Oops. Cut around this. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to come back and do that when it's dry, because I'm making a mess of it. I'll let it dry a little bit. Let's see what that's going to look like inside there. Oh, that is looking so cute. Oh, I really like that. Okay, it's bugging me that this is not... Do I have my small scissors handy? No, I don't. Or at least I don't see them. Okay, let me just do it. It's not going to take that long. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, I don't necessarily want to make a habit of doing that. I want to get the cutters to do that, the cutting plates. But it is kind of fun getting something new and unexpected. Oh, that's so cute. It makes me now want to go in and get the cutting ones, but I really need to not spend money. Okay, so there we are so far. And then you can journal on the back. Nice, I like it. Okay, This needs something here though. What can we put there? Something maybe in the middle there. I don't know why I'm even trying to cut this straight enough. There. And then we can layer one more thing up. Is it too much if I then do some more embossing? What about... Oh, we're getting really busy now. But the blue matches. This might be getting just all kinds of crazy up in here. So many layers. Let me try to trim this up. Oops. Let's see. When these pieces get small, it's so hard to put on the paper trimmer, and it's not straight. Let's see how close we are. Oh, okay, the length is good. Let me just try and by hand straighten this edge. What do we think? Too much or just enough? Oh, let's just go for it. It's paper, right? It's only paper. It's only paper. That over, or is that enough like that? It's kind of cute just like that. Ugh, I'm sure you guys are telling me, yes, no, don't do it, do it. I feel like it's just too much, but you know what might not be too much is what if we get some kind of strip of fabric in there? Let's see. I'm getting all excited. I'm getting all wild. I feel like, oh, goodness. Feel like I'm getting crazy. Layering. But hey, you don't know until you try, right? Oh, yes. Oh, that's way better. Okay. I'm glad I did that. I feel good about that. I liked the other one. You guys were probably going, no, don't ruin it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yay! Well, the tough part is getting linen to be somewhat straight on here. Which it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Let's grab that string out. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That, I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? Oh, that is really cute. So you're supposed to do 3s. It's only 2 things on here. That is 3 there. I feel like it needs one more little thing. Maybe a sentiment. No, that's way too big. Okay, am I out of control now? I just don't want it to be too busy. We'll count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll count it as 5. So it's an odd number still. That's why I think it's working. Okay, I'm going to stop. For closure, I don't think I'm going to put a closure on it. I think that's going to be good. I don't want to put a paper clip, and I don't want to do it. Yeah, I think it's good. Maybe when it goes into the journal, I'll put something. So there we have it. Roxy's Journal of Creation Ephemera Holder. But I made it into a scrappy pad with a pocket. I love this. I really like this. It's so great. And then you can do journaling here. You could put a pocket in here too if you wanted to put more tags, but I'm going to leave it like that. Ugh, I'm very happy with that. Yay! Okay. So the first one is going to go in the book for the idea. So let's write on here. We'll write on this, or let's see, let's write on the little scrappy pad inside. See, maybe when it's plain, putting the paper clip there, but we'll put it on here. So hashtag 100 day project. 2025 day 4. Again, another something I fell in love with. At first I was like, I don't know, because I don't put a lot of ephemera pieces just to use in my journals, because I like to decorate them up and have everything in there. So, oh, we're not putting this one in. We're putting this one in. Will it fit there? That's okay. We'll just come over here. See, that's the back side. Boy, I keep making everything that has to be on this side. That's something to work on. I guess this could be on this side, because once it's in, oh, it could be like this. There we go. That works. Okay. It's filling up already. Yay. Okay, everybody. I can't wait for the next one. I'm learning so many new things and having so much fun. I hope you're having fun with me. All right. Today, my wish for all of you is that you try something new. I mean, my prayer, not my wish. I don't wish. I don't know why I said that. My prayer for all of you is that you try something new, that you try something new that you've been putting off, that you don't let fear, time, you know, all the common excuses we use for not doing something, because we all have the same amount of time, and it's how we choose to use our time. So I pray that today you use your time to do something new, even if it's just the start of it, if it's a little bit of it, that you start to adventure out of your comfort zone. And I pray that you try something new, and that God will help you balance your time and needs so that you can do so. And this is what I pray for all of you today. Until next time, love always, Savannah.